Good everyone, my name is Graphics. Today we are to solve this question on differentiation, which says that we should differentiate y equals to the square root of x cubed plus 3x plus 2. Now, like I said earlier, solution. Another way of writing this guy is I have this, right? Now, I said earlier that whenever you have an expression that has a power like this, you know you're going to use chain rule. So I can easily say that applying chain rule, applying what? Chain rule. We'll say that it means that it says let u be equals to x cubed plus 3x plus 2. So you represent u with everything that is inside here, right? Now if you differentiate the u, you're going to have the u over the x. You are putting over the x because of what? You are differentiating with respect to what? X. And that's going to give me 3x squared, right? Plus 3. Then this is a constant that is 0. If you remember, so when you want to differentiate x cubed, you bring the 3 down, you subtract 1 because you brought the 3 down. We left with 3x, 3 minus 1 is what? 2. That's how I got 3x squared. The same thing if you have 3x, is the same thing as saying 3x is power 1. So we say differentiate it, the 1 will come down to multiply the 3, you subtract 1. So we're having 1 times 3 is 3x, 1 minus 1 is what? 0. And n raised power 0 is 1. So we're having 3 times 1, and that is what? 3. That's the 3 we have here. So when it's a constant, it's 0. So now we've gotten this. This is one of them. Then since you said y, u is this. So if I want to rewrite y, my y now will now be equals to what? u 1 over what? 2. Are you with me? I said this is what? Is u. So if I want to rewrite it, I'll now put u instead of putting this. So if I now differentiate this, I'll say that my dy all over what? Du. Is that taken? Because I'm differentiating y with respect to what? U. And that will give me, now if I have my u, that will give me 1 all over what? 2 root u. You'll be wondering, how did I get that? Now let me take you down the memory lane. Now if you have y is equals to what? u1 over 2. And if you differentiate, our dy all over the u will give us, I'll write my u1 over 2, I'll bring the 1 over 2 in front of it to multiply it, then I'll subtract 1. Now this will give us 1 over 2, this will give us 1 over 2 multiplied by u, half minus 1 will give you minus half, right? So if this is coming down to me the 2, because this is I'm writing u raised power 1 over 2, minus 1 over 2 times 1 will give you u raised power minus 1 over 2, everything all over what? 2. That's what it means. I multiply this by this because this is like saying over 1. Alright? So if I'm bringing this down, applying your indices, this will give me 1 all over 2u 1 over 2. And that is something I'm writing 2 root u. Now, from here, this is another guy I am looking for. So I will now say that, therefore, my dy all over what? Dx, right? Because I'm looking for dy over the x, y is equal to what? X will give me, I'll multiply these two derivatives here, which is saying du all over what? Dx multiplied by dy all over what? Du, right? And this will now give me du over the x. Du over the x is giving me 3x squared plus 3 multiplied by dy over d. That will give us 1 all over what? 2 root u. Now if we move further from here, if I multiply this by this, I'm going to have 3x squared plus 3 all over 2 root u. And what is u? U is what? S cubed plus 3s plus 2. So we have s cubed plus 3x plus 2. Right? So this is my dy over what? Dx. I can bring 3 out if I want to, but you can leave your answer this way. So this is 2 here. 3s plus 2. Right? So we'll see our next question. Before the next question, there is an alternative way you can actually do this. So let's see for the alternative way. Let's see that. So I can write alternatively is an option. Not necessarily that you should be able to do that. Alternatively, if I have y equals to the square root of s cubed, right, plus 3x plus 2, right? And I say it can also be written as s cubed plus 3x plus 2, everything to the power of what? 1 over 2. That is your indices, right? So from here, what you do is this. You know, initially I said when you have anything to the power of a basis power you want to differentiate, you bring the n down, you subtract the power, just like we did with our 3x cubed earlier. Now, what you simply do here is this. I'm going to write that the y all over what? The x. That is going to give us, I'll write this guy out, s cubed plus 3x plus 2, right? And I have 1 all over 2. Is that taken? And I'm going to bring the 1 over 2 in front. 1 all over 2 in front. Because I brought it to the front, I'm going to subtract 1. Right? So everything here multiply by differentiation of this. To differentiate s cubed, you're going to be having 3x squared plus 3. This is what you'll be having when you differentiate this here. Because s cubed is 3x squared, 3x is 3, and this is a constant. Now, this is my answer. If I want to break it further to get exactly what I got here, I'll say that this will give us 1 all over 2, right? Into brackets s cubed plus 3x plus 2 into bracket minus 1 over 2. And everything here we have 3x squared plus 3. Now, because of this negative sign, if I take it down, I'm going to be having I'm going to be having 1 all over 2 into brackets s cubed plus 3x plus 2 this power 1 all over 2. The minus is going to what? It's going to disappear. Is that taken? So in doing that, I'm still left with what? 3x squared plus 3. So this multiply this. This is going to give us 3x squared plus 3 all over 2, this square that is saying roots, I'll have s cubed plus 3s plus 2. So this is my answer, because it's like saying over 1. So any of the two methods that you deem fit for you to use, you're free to do that. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button.